Hey everybody, Joe Bianchino here alongside Andrew Williams, A-Dubs if you're nasty. We are back for a Week 5 NFL preview looking at the Bills, Giants, and Jets games. We're going to start with that Bills game. Bills at Lions. Started out 0-2, started out 2-0, lost their last two, fallen to 2-2, making the quarterback change. And before we get into what to watch for, keys to victory, predictions, all that, we'll start right there. Quarterback change, E.J. Manuel is out, Kyle Orton is in. Dubs, react.
Beer belly Kyle Orton, who just retired, is somehow starting in the NFL coming into Week 5.
It's hateful.
Imagine putting money on this, how much you would have made. How is Kyle Orton starting? I understand you want to sit E.J. Manuel, you want him to progress, and that's what they wanted originally, but yeah. Kyle Orton isn't the guy to teach him.
I also don't, I don't love the move, and I'm not going to say hurtful things about Kyle Orton, love the stash. I'm just going to say that right now, E.J. Manuel is the future of the Buffalo Bills. You need to get him to a point where he is a franchise quarterback. If he's not, I don't think you benefit by sitting a guy down, getting him back up, sitting a guy down, but getting him back up. Put him in, start him. He's only had 14 career NFL games, 12 picks in those 14, not bad. And by the way, those last two that the Bills lost, they lost the games because they got away from the run. You need to go back to the run, take the pressure off E.J. Manuel, keep E.J. Manuel in. I don't like the change. Neither of us like the change. We'll see how it works on Sunday against the Lions.
It's going to be a little hard to run
It's going to be hard to run there. And so what I'm watching for, we'll lead it right in, it's what we call a transition in the bids. Kyle Orton. That's what you have to watch for Kyle Orton and see what it is this guy does, how he changes this offense, if he changes this offense.
I don't know what I'm watching for, to be honest with you. I think Kyle Orton, because he has to be the one to win this game for him, which is very scary to say, because running game against Detroit is not going to work out. And I'm going to give you a stat. 27 straight games, the Bills have passed for less than 300 yards.
It's not a ringing endorsement for you.
You need 300 yards to beat the Lions.
You do. So is that your key to victory?
My key to victory is also Kyle Orton. Stay right there with him.
Look, it's going to be hard to run against the Lions. They've got Ndamukong and Suh. They've got Fairley. They got horses up front. But I think the key to victory is going to be running the ball. We said it. They pass the ball less than time. They run the ball more times than they passed in Game 1, win. They did it again in Game 2, they win. They got away from that, passed it more than they ran it in Game 3, lost. Same thing, Game 4, lost. Run the ball. Feed C.J. Spiller. Feed Fred Jackson. Run the football. Does it matter? No, probably not. Prediction, 24-13 Lions. It's
24-13.
Bad day for the Bills.
I'm going to even go more than that. I'm going to go 32-10 Lions.
That's big.
It is big. It's going to be a big game. I don't think Kyle Orton's the answer.
Sad weekend for the Bills. Sorry, Bills fans. Moving on, Falcons at Giants. Big weekend for the Giants last weekend. Just annihilate the Redskins to move to 2-2. That Giants offense is humming. Finally, Eli Manning is figuring it out. And what to watch for starts right there. That Giant offense, and we'll go key in on a guy we haven't seen before, a factor in that Giants offense. Odell Beckham Jr. All signs are pointing to this guy's probably going to play. He's yet to complete a practice as a member of the New York Giants. Last practice he completed was in college. But all signs point to him playing. All signs point to him getting thrown into this fire. I want to see what this guy can do. That's what I'm watching for.
You're watching for Odell Beckham Jr.?
Odell Beckham Jr.
I'm watching for the consistency of the New York Giants, staying on this course. I don't think you even need to plug him in because I think you might disrupt this offense.
Fair. Honestly fair.
It is. I'm looking for the consecutiveness of Rashad Jennings, keep running the ball. Last week he got rest because they were beating him so bad.
Crushed him.
Fresh this week. That's what I'm looking for with him.
All right, key to victory here. We know about the offense, but honestly, I think it doesn't matter. The offense that showed up Week 1, I think, can play, and it looked abysmal, can play against this Falcons defense that is 31st in D. The Falcons are one of the worst defenses in the league. The offense going to be fine. So, key to victory, look at that defense. Julio Jones, Roddy White. You got to find a way to stop those two monsters on the outside. You got to find a way to stop Matt Ryan, whether that's Amukamara and Rogers Cromartie in coverage, or it's JPP getting Ryan on his back. Some way, somehow, you have to stop the Falcons' passing game.
I think you just nailed on that right there. The Falcons right now are missing a lot of their offensive linemen. They have 4 offensive linemen, starting offensive linemen hurt right now. So that defense that we've seen just been crushing teams right now, JPP, Kiwanuka, is going to get in that backfield, and they need to get their offense on the field and their defense staying off the field and refreshed.
Prediction time. Look, I've been high on the Giants since the Cardinal game. I thought they turned a corner offensively in that game and got it going. I liked him in Week 3. I liked him in Week 4. I'm liking him in Week 5. 31-24 Giants in a good game.
I'm also going to pick the Giants. I wasn't high on the Giants the first 3 weeks. Last week I picked them to win.
You did.
They are home, 1 o'clock game.
They are.
I'm going to pick the Giants 24-21.
24-21. All right, so we got both have a good weekend for the Giants, and we move to the Jets, the final of the teams, and the big talk all week has been Geno or Vic. Real quickly, Geno or Vic. Who should be starting a quarterback?
I'm going to say Michael Vick.
You're wrong.
And I'm going to leave it there because this conversation will go on for a very long time if we continue down this road.
That's fair. I'm just going to say he's wrong because Geno Smith and Mike Vick are the exact same quarterback, and Geno's the future, and Mike Vick's a 34-year-old quarterback who can't stay on the field because he's injury-prone and he's slower and he's not all that good anymore.
All right, as I said,
we're going to move along.
Let's go to San Diego.
What to watch for in this game? We'll go right there as we get into San Diego. Geno. We left off right there. Geno Smith. We're looking for him to take steps and get better as a quarterback. He didn't. So he hasn't, I should say, so far this year. Where does he go? How does he bounce back from a bad game? That's what we're watching for, Geno Smith.
I'm absolutely watching for the same thing. Geno, everybody said all offseason, he's gotten so much better, this and that. He's matured. He's a better pro now. This season, I've seen nothing but him regress.
Show us.
Exactly. Show me something. And that also goes to my key to victory. If they want to win this game, Geno Smith cannot turn the ball over like he has every game so far this season.
Yeah, I look at that passing offense for the Chargers and say you got to find a way to stop that. Phillip Rivers is probably the MVP of the league right now. He is terrific. Eddie Royal is having a resurgence again this year. So Eddie Royal, Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers, you got to find a way to stop them. So either get Rivers on his back or get your hands up and knock down the quick passes to those undersized receivers who will take advantage of the brutal Jets secondary. Again, kind of like the Bills. I don't think it matters if they do. The Chargers are a better team.
Yeah.
Flat out
They are.
better. They are better, and they win this game 27-17.
I have the Chargers also winning. You're going across country. Jets aren't as good as the Chargers.
This game
Phillip
is
Rivers
in
on
San Diego.
fire right now. I have the Chargers winning 24-14.
All right, so
Jets ball another one.
Bad
Starts
weekend.
next week.
Stop it. Bad weekends for the Bills and the Jets. A good weekend though for the Giants. At least that's what we're calling. What should we be calling? What are you calling? Comment below to let us know. Follow us on Twitter all weekend at 1045 the team, at Joe_1045, and at whatever
AW_1045 FC.
Just
make sure you follow us.
Just an outrageous Twitter handle. It is week 5 of the NFL. Everybody enjoy it.